Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the end of September, moving into October. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra primarily. As always, keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. You need to take it as it resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Don't worry about it. Just leave it behind and try back in a couple days. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This channel is dedicated just to the sign of Libra and also Sagittarius. I may be adding Cancer and Aries to that, to the readings here, you guys. I'll talk about that with you later on next week. A few more zodiac signs may pop up here for specific reasons. I'll talk about that later. But right now, it's just Libra and Sag. If you're new and you have those signs, hit the bell so you know when I read for you here. Definitely subscribe. Link to my website is down below for private readings and to check out human design. All right, let's begin. I think this is pretty much a continuation of the last reading I did for you, now that I think about it. But to illuminate things right now, I have past life connection, balancing the situation out, money and finances, and hiding the truth. Someone does need to navigate carefully. After I dropped the whole spread, I think that this is not about you. I think it's about someone else. Someone that you are connecting to has a past life connection that they need to balance the situation out with. This may involve money and finances between them and that other person. They may be hiding the truth from someone else. They may be hiding a truth from you. This person feels like they need to navigate carefully. Some of you feel like you need to get out of a situation with someone from your past. You'd like them to be in your past, but you've got to balance something out with them. It may have to do with money and finances, and you may feel like you need to hide the truth. When we're talking about money and finances, and we have a card about truth or dishonesty, that can get a little dicey. So someone does need to navigate carefully. But I really feel like, because I have a couple different court cards here, and I've got this Queen of Pentacles showing up, and then I also have an Empress showing up. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress could be the same person, and that could be you. Some of you have been providing something for someone financially. Perhaps someone's been providing something to you financially. I'm hearing that any of you that are going through a divorce, your ex is definitely playing a money game with you, and you may be playing a money game with them. You're both being very strategic with one another, and you may even consider staying legally married for financial purposes, which a lot of people do. If that's what you're doing, I strongly recommend you stop lying to each other and playing games with one another and just be really straight with each other, because it'll go a whole lot better. I've worked with a lot of people that have stayed legally married to someone, and it just goes, and I've known people that have done that. They stay legally married for years, but they live separate lives. They have to tell a little lie to the government and the IRS, but they make it work out really well if they tell each other the truth all the time. So I'm hearing that for some of you, it may be something like that. But I'm also getting the really distinct impression that we've got a third party feminine here, that maybe a masculine that you're trying to have a relationship with is still connected to in some way. This could be his mother, his ex-wife, the mother of his children, maybe someone he does business with. It's a little complicated when I have a lot of court cards showing up. But you take it as it resonates. The overall energy of someone around you is the High Priestess, Pisces energy. They're listening to their intuition. The way they feel is justice. Well, that's your energy, but they want some kind of justice. And I do have a money card attached here, so this could be something contractual, legal, that involves money. Now, you're being seen as the Fool and the Eight of Cups. So for someone, you represent like a clean slate, or you're being seen as like having a new beginning. Maybe someone wants to get away from all these shenanigans and have a new beginning with you. But what you need to know, or your advice, is the Seven of Swords. Someone's being sneaky, tricky. They need to be strategic, act upon their own behalf. They are going to tell some lies most likely. Either that or they're in the military. But the final outcome is the Empress. That's you. So let me just do something real quick first and show you something that I did. After I saw that there were a couple different, this Queen of Pentacles showed up twice, and I got a King of Swords and a King of Pentacles, and I'm assuming you're the Empress. I'm like, all right, if this is a triangle, And I'm dealing with a Libra feminine here, and I'm reading for a Libra feminine. What does the masculine want with the Libra feminine? Let's start there, Spirit. Towards you, Libra, a masculine is saying, I want to fix what's broken. I want renewal. I love you, and I'd like forgiveness. Okay, so this is what's going on towards you. Okay, someone that wants something here with you. I'm also hearing that some of you have a very good friend or a sibling that is, or maybe a daughter, someone you care about that feels like family that really wants to get away from her husband. She may want to come and live with you. I'm also hearing that some of you are thinking about relocating and traveling to another part of the country or another part of the continent. You might leave the country. Okay, even if it's just for like a vacation. So you need to know that. So with this, sorry, I clarified quite a bit here. So I was like, okay. So with this high priestess, someone's listening to their intuition and they're being very quiet. But underneath this is the magician, the 5 of swords, and the 3 of swords. This looks like a scorned feminine to me. It could be a masculine though. Masculine can be high priestess and feminine can be the magician. So underneath, someone's being very quiet, or on the surface, someone's being very quiet. I always feel like the high priestess is a silent observer, but underneath, she has a plan. She is pissed. She's going to get her way, and her heart's broken to a degree. So for some of you, you really want something to go your way. You're really willing to fight for something. You're willing to champion your own broken heart, and you're very, very calculated in this moment. You know what you're doing. But I kind of get the sense that I heard this is a person scorned. They may look innocent on the surface, but underneath they have a plan and they're mad. They'd like to break some hearts. This person may be somewhat vengeful, or they're like really fighting through something difficult. They have to keep it to themselves. With justice is the way someone's feeling. Justice is usually not always a fun way to feel. We feel one of two ways when justice comes out, in my experience. We feel incredibly vindicated, and we're happy with the esoteric final say and final ruling from the judge and jury of the Zodiac, or we feel like we're being punished in some way. But this, I think, has to do with something contractual. Clarifying justice is the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 6 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Aries and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These people might have been investors. There might have been money, equal give and take. The masculine showing up here, this woman may have funded him. She may have held the coins. Maybe he took care of her and provided her with a wonderful lifestyle. She has a peacock and a giant gold coin after all. Conversely, it could have been towards him, but the 6 of Pentacles is about splitting something 50-50, equal give and take, but it can also be about who's on the giving end and who's on the receiving end. So this looks like maybe a marriage, a business deal, something about a property. So I feel like we may have a feminine or a masculine here that's got to fight through something financially, or maybe they're using money to manipulate the other person, which I saw strong evidence of that the last time. And furthermore, we did get a card about money and finances and hiding the truth. So watch out for getting involved with a person who just wants you for your money, Libra. Watch out if you're dealing with a person who has a strong financial tie to their ex, family, something like that. There could easily be something external going on. But meanwhile, you look like the fool. Like you're the fool, Aries. La, la, la. The Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. You're like, girl, bye. So someone may look at you and see that like eventually one way or another, they can just put all this bullshit and all this argument and too many cooks in the kitchen behind them and just walk away from all this and be with you. You may represent that for this person. Conversely, someone may want to do this with you. They want to leave a lot of things behind. You want to leave a lot of things behind. You'd really like a fresh start. When I get the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool together, it's like I'm willing to I believe that I can handle anything life comes at me, and I'm not going into this new cycle worried about anything. I'm good. You might be being a little foolish. You might be going in blind, but I think that might be a conscious choice here. I think you're also willing to like work through some stuff and deal with some bullshit with the Five of Wands, but then Eight of Cups, like you'll just leave all that behind. This looks good. Like you represent that for someone. Now, someone may be mad that you're like, I don't give a shit. I don't need these fancy clothes. I don't need your alimony. I don't need anything. You can keep the house too. Like I'll literally live out of the back of a van and just, I'll see where the chips fall for me. I don't give a shit. You can try to keep me with this, but you can't. You might be saying that to a person and they're mad about that. But I kind of get the sense that this Queen of Pentacles is somehow attached to the Emperor here, and she's mad because he might be with you now. That's what I'm hearing. That's definitely what I'm hearing. So with the Seven of Swords, I noticed the person in the Seven of Swords is looking right back at the Empress, and I think that's you. So someone's, I mean, that's the opposite of the Two of Cups, right? Where we sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Someone's being very strategic. There is a need, someone feels the need to be strategic. Clarifying this is the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Someone can't figure you out and they don't know what to do next. Someone can't figure something out here and they don't know what to do next. We could also have a child involved. And they won't like ask you outright. They won't, it's like this person, especially with the High Priestess here, this person may actually be intuitive and read tarot. She might be kind of what I call a psychic stalker. Unfortunately, a lot of people have come to me over the years and wanted me to like stalk other people in their lives behind their back because the High Priestess is here with the Magician. This person may be somewhat of a psychic stalker. They're like, what's going to happen next? I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. What's going on with him? She may visit a psychic. They may visit a psychic or an astrologist or something like that. But they're coming up with no answers. I wanted to know what that little Page of Swords was all about. It's like someone, it doesn't want another person to know what their next move is, maybe either. Like this might be you keeping them in the dark or someone keeping someone else in the dark. I wanted to know what the Page of Swords was, and I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. There's masculine Libra potentially. This is a game for someone. This is a giant game. There's Seven of Swords is here twice. There's a lot of strategy. Someone's looking at something. They found something out. They're not going to say anything. I'm actually feeling like the masculine might be standing up to someone here, or they've asked someone else to come in and observe. Someone might hire a private investigator. Interesting. I'm listening and I'm hearing a lot of stuff and they're saying, don't say everything that you're hearing because it's too much. This is general. What I'm hearing is kind of specific, but like, I do feel like maybe a masculine has put up some kind of a firewall so that other people can't like get into his computer system, can't see his bank accounts, can't, like he's protecting his own privacy, but someone keeps invading it maybe. I'm also sensing that the King of Swords, that could be you, it could be someone external trying to figure something out. There's too many people interested in what's going on here. Meanwhile, we're ending on the Empress. That could be you. It could be another Libra or a Taurus. It's a mother figure. Or just, you know, she's the queen of all queens. And clarifying this is the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, someone wants to be with you. They may want to move, relocate with you. They want to park their boat in your garage. They want to work with you. And that's why I clarified it further. Like they want, this is towards you, Libra. They want to fix something that maybe has been broken between the two of you. They want a renewal with you. They have love for you. Maybe they owe you some kind of an apology. If they do, they'd like some forgiveness of some kind. Hell, maybe even a debt forgiveness. Okay. But I feel like a masculine needs to be very strategic. So I pulled out the Untold Truth of the Heart as well to get just more information. I was like, all right, Show me this person overall. The first card out was the Queen of Pentacles. So she came out again. The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So we've got two different kings and an emperor showing up here. Just take it as it resonates. This is what I'm hearing, you guys. These two are like married, or maybe they own property together. They do business together. We could have a woman looking for her equal match financially, but I do have this Six of Pentacles here. So it's like looking for someone who matches her in finances. And also the Six of Swords, like, they're working, they're both doing their own thing here. Everything is kind of fine, but the masculine does look very distracted in this deck. In this particular Ciro Marchetti deck, the kings, for whatever reason, typically are not looking directly at us. They're looking away. They're far off thinking about something else. So I wanted to know, like, I noticed that masculine. And the moon is here, so things are not as they seem 100% with this guy. Either that or that's Mercury, maybe. How quickly can I move? So I clarified the King of Pentacles, and I got the Hangman, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. And furthermore, I was like, what's going on between the King and Queen of Pentacles here? A lot of cards came out of the Untold Truth of the Heart. There's boundaries been put in place between the two of them. They're drifting. They're like slowly parting ways and disconnecting. They're kind of detached from one another. But there's sidetracks and delays and change. Like something between the two of them keeps getting sidetracked. And then I got second chance and resentment. All right. Look, this King of Pentacles here, sorry, I know you guys can't see this. He's like adrift in a holding pattern here with the Queen of Pentacles. But underneath, he feels stuck and he's looking for a new path. He's looking for a way out. He wants some kind of a freedom. He wants to rebel because this King and Queen of Pentacles probably have quite the empire that they're running. This person feels trapped in that and they'd rather be doing something else. I mean, there's boundaries and drifting and things like, it's like they're supposed to be making some kind of a plan or doing something, but it keeps getting put off and sidetracked. And then second chance and resentment. I swear to God, this is what I think is going on. This Queen of Pentacles won't let the masculine go. She wants a second chance with him out of spite. Out of spite, she won't let him go. Like, we don't want second chance to be followed by stinging words, anger, and bitterness. It's like the two of them can't seem to let each other go. Now, maybe this person wants a second chance with you, Libra. If they do, it's out of like a resentment or a spite. They do not have good reasons. I just heard someone say you have a Libra moon, and this is the King and Queen of Pentacles are people that you're connected to. They impact your life. I think you might be a fire sign, and you're watching the two of them try to work something out for all the wrong reasons. Okay, be the fool and get away from that. Okay. So something weird's going on here, but I feel like that's happening between the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Like that's happening between the two of them. But I was like, what does whoever Libra gives a shit about, how do they feel about Libra? Because I got cards of forgiveness and fixing what's broken. They're receptive towards you. You're euphoric for them. I mean, I have the Fool here. They want to chase thrills with you. They are apprehensive, but loyalty, dedication, trust, and reliability, roaming wild. This person wants to get away from quite a bit. They want to roam wild. They want to experience euphoria. I think they can have that with you, Libra. But they are a bit apprehensive, probably because someone's hiding the truth about money. I also get the sense, because the dog in the loyalty card was pointed back up here towards the King and Queen of Pentacles, this person might not be sure who to be loyal to, even though they want to be with you. They want to be with you. The way you're handling it, I held my breath. I always hold my breath. I think you're just sort of I think you're biting your tongue, sitting on your hands, and just watching. I thought the High Priestess was going to come out for you because for some of you, I feel like this is you. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? I swear to God, well, I just want to like take matters into my own hands, but you're the high priestess, like, no, don't say anything. Like I have temperance here, like an angel, like do not say anything. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Be quiet. Shut up. Pretend you don't care. It's like Sag energy. Sagittarians can be like a fly on a wall in a room because no one thinks they're listening or that they care. They hear everything. They care. But someone's going to be like really emotional here and like, oh gosh, like what do I do next? So your cards are the Page of Swords. I chuckled. I was like, yep, they're watching like a hawk. Like, what is going on here? I'm just listening and collecting information. You're also holding on to your coins. You're not going to invest anything. It's almost like you're ready to bounce at any minute. Like I've got everything that I can carry here. You may also be questioning what someone else is doing with their money. You see how the Page of Swords is looking at the Four of Pentacles? Like, what are you stocking up for? Are you saving for a rainy day? You might be curious about someone else's money here, but I feel like this is you holding on to what you have. Holding back, holding on, curious. You're the Seven of Swords too. You have secret information. When I get the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords at the end of the month and moving into October, you are very likely to hear things that you're probably not supposed to be privy to. Like you may hear secrets, you may find things out, no one knows you know. You're keeping a lot of your plans to yourself. And you're going to find things out, and strength, you're not going to say anything. A Leo may be involved here as well. Some of you have Leo in your chart. I love it. I love Libra with like a Leo moon or something. I feel like you are just like, I am just watching all of this and I have my own plan here and I'm not saying anything. I do think you're waiting to see what's going to happen next though. I wanted to know why you were keeping a lot to yourself and being strong. And I got the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords, but then I also got the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. What do I do next? So I feel like you're really worried about like too many people weighing in on this. Like there's a lot of conflicting feelings. Other people around you might be annoying and getting in the way. You will be worried about that. And you're struggling to come up with a solution for how to deal with all that. But you're also like, you know what, fuck this. I'm thinking about the future. Like as hard as it is for you to think about the future, you are going to. And I think you're worried about what the future holds for you. I think you're being just as strategic as this person is. But I feel like if there is, and I see that this person sort of, what I'm picking up on is you represent like roaming wild and euphoria and fun. And to be with you, that would be really great. But they have to make a decision about this relationship. The King and Queen of Pentacles need to figure out what they're doing so that either this king or this queen can be with you. I'm definitely feeling strong triangulation vibes. So if you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below, because I really want to know like where this is going to go with you. If you are in some kind of a triangle, I don't know that this is ending anytime soon. They're saying they want to be with you, but they may be trapped in their situation. Also, the Queen of Pentacles may have her eye on him, like looking at all of his stuff. He might be being watched. She might hate your guts. She wants money, maybe. I'm hearing for some of you, this is like a daughter-in-law too. That's like the masculine. Your son might be standing up to her or something like that. I'm definitely feeling third-party vibes. So if you want to see further how this is going to go, I think that very soon the two of you are going to plan to be together in some way. I'm also hearing you won this round, but the battle isn't over. That's a pain in the butt. So if you feel like you need the extended to clarify all of this more deeply and see further how they see you and what they want with you, Libra, the link to the extended will be at the top of the description below. Kind of dramatic, a lot going on, but that's the end of the month. Hope it resonates and hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.